Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. I was sitting here and I was thinking about the movie The Bodyguard, and I talked about this a while back. And I'm going to make this a shorter video so it gets to those that need to see it. In the movie The Bodyguard, you had Rachel Marin, and then you had her sister. I don't know why I can never remember this girl's name. You had Rachel Marin, and then you had her sister, Nicki. I knew a girl named Nicki, I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. The problem with Nicki in the movie was that she put on this polished, professional appearance. Underneath it all, she was very angry, she was very jealous, she was vengeful, she was also a drunk, she was dangerous. She was very dangerous. I don't think a lot of people really picked up on how dangerous she was. This girl knew that Frank Farmer, sexy Kevin Costner, was interested in Rachel, and only interested in Rachel. Not just protecting her, which was his job as her bodyguard, but he really connected with her. And Nicki knew it. But at the cabin, Nicki really tried to fuck Frank. And when she realized that she could not get or have Frank, which he wanted Rachel, Nicki was trying to take him away from her, and or at least wanted to have her seconds. So that way she could always say, oh, I had him. Same way that Nicki was involved in Rachel's life and career. She was basically Rachel's manager in a lot of, no, not her manager, but her assistant, excuse me. She was Rachel's assistant. I'm just hearing her process it, and then I saw a vehicle drove by that had the number 2 written on it. There are some individuals that know they're never going to be number 1. They know it. They know that they're never going to have the same things that other people have in life. And they don't want to settle or they don't want to be number 2. Someone can be more talented, more gifted, better looking, more successful than them. And instead of finding their own and going after it themselves, they want to take from others. They want to put down others. They want to destroy others. And the scene at the cabin where Nicki got drunk and Frank went into the dining room and sat down with her. She basically let it be known that she knew what was going on. She knew that someone was trying to kill Rachel, her sister. And she's the one who set it up. She's the one who planned it all out. She's the one who did it. But she didn't have any control. That's the other thing too. When she wanted it to stop. When Fletcher, Rachel's son, almost got killed, right? And she's like, I want this to stop. This is crazy. It's gotten way too out of hand. This is happening. This is happening. We're here at this cabin. We're away from LA. We're away from the lights and the glitz. We're away from where I have some kind of control. She didn't have the control anymore, and she never did. She lost control years ago, back in high school, when her sister Rachel outshined her, was more popular than her, got the boys, got the attention, had the voice, the look. Her sister Nicki was jealous and envious of her sister since high school, since their teenage years. So there's no telling how much Nicki has not only kept inside, bottled up that anger, that hate, that resentment. There's no telling how much she has tried to do and or has done against her sister. Do you know? I have this feeling that Fletcher's father, even though it wasn't discussed, Fletcher's father, I bet you Nicki had him. I bet you Nicki had him. I bet you Nicki went behind her sister and everyone that she either hooked up with or connected with in trying to put herself so that she could feel as if she was number one. She could feel as if she was seen. And the scene in the dining room where Nicki got drunk, the emotion that came over her, she said, "Those are my thoughts in regard to the letters that were being sent to Rachel. Those are my thoughts. I hate her." That was real. That came from a deep, down, dark place within her. She meant that. But as you know, if you've seen the movie, Nicki was killed. The assassin that was sent to kill Rachel took Nicki out. And do you know why that assassin took Nicki out? Do you know why? That assassin took Nicki out because he was taking her out of her misery. He took her out of her misery. I want to bet you if Nicki had lived and Rachel would have been taken out, she would have still been number 2. You see, the whole point of me even talking about this is people are so concerned with being number 1. They want to be number 1. They want to be the best. They want to be seen. They want to be liked. They want to be loved. They want to be respected. They want to be admired. They want to be in the light. They want to be seen as this or that. They want to copy others so that they can be seen in another person's light. And it's not meant for them. They're never going to fit into somebody else's mold. No matter how much close proximity you are to them, you're never going to fit into somebody else's mold. You're never going to be able to stand in somebody else's light when it's meant for them and them alone. You have got to go and find your own. You have got to not only see yourself as being number 1, carry yourself, be respectful of yourself. You really got to mean it. A lot of people, they don't mean it. They're chasing attention. They're chasing admiration. They're chasing it. When you have it, when you attract it, you don't have to chase it. So going and finding what it is that is meant for you, going and finding your own spotlight, fitting into the mold that is for you and you alone. That's the answer. Not looking at somebody else, not copying somebody else, not being jealous and envious and hateful of somebody else and what they have, what they've been blessed with, what their gifts and their talents and their abilities are. You can't do that. And you have a lot of people out here in this world that are just like Nicki's. And earlier I sang the song by Prince, Darling Nicki. I'm going to speak on this too, since I brought it up. It must be for a reason. The song Darling Nicki, if you heard the song. I knew a girl named Nicki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. She said, "How would you like to waste some time?" And I could not resist when I saw little Nicki grind. Some of these Nickis, some of these darling Nickis, they will jump on anybody. They will ride anybody's coattails. They will ride anybody's cock. They will ride anybody's vagina. Just to get attention. Just to be seen. Just to get off. Just for pleasure. And even if it's sexual pleasure. She even left a note. After she got what she needed, she left. She disappeared. But she left a note. What did she say in the note? She said, "Thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind. Call me up whenever you want to get off," is what she said, basically. Meaning that in her mind, that's what she saw her worth. That's how she viewed herself. Her worth is in engaging in that type of behavior. But there are a lot of people that don't want to just engage in that type of behavior. They will see somebody else and they'll say, "Oh, I want that. I want what they have. I want to be just like that person." Okay, they look at that person as a blueprint and they want to copy them. They want to copy them outright. And they think, if I copy this person exactly to a T, then they can emulate and become that person and stop living the life that they're currently living. Some of these individuals are darling Nickis. Some of them are not even darling. Some of them are just nasty Nickis. Disgusting, disturbing Nickis. And just like with Nicki and the bodyguard, somebody is going to come along and take them out of their misery. Gotta go.